Gabriola Islanders are taking it upon themselves to find alternative ways to get around instead of climbing into their cars and driving down the road.
Cars. Cars are, in terms of greenhouse gas production, they're just the worst thing. So if we can get some people to get out of their cars and onto the bus, that would be terrific.
The southern Gulf Island, with a population of about 5,000 people, is about to get public transportation.
We had a petition. It was in December. It was very cold, and we stood outside, and within 1 week we had 700 signatures on a petition that said, we want you to go ahead with this proposal. Try it out, see what happens.
The Gabriola Community Bus Committee has asked the regional district to provide $30,000 for startup cost for a 2-bus transit system that will operate 6 days a week.
We do need buses, and so what we are proposing is to make a request to the regional district of Nanaimo to pay for 2 used vehicles, 2 used buses. One of them will be a Sprinter, which is about 12 passengers, 10, 11, 12 passengers. The other will be a used school bus, and it will be about 24 passengers.
There's money in what's called the Community Works Fund, which is administered by the regional district. But the money that's in that fund comes from the federal government, and it's part of gas tax. So they're taking gas tax money and distributing it to communities for use for projects that will reduce greenhouse gas emissions. And so it's money that's already there. It's just looking for a place to be spent, and that's what we're trying to do. We're optimistic.
Optimistic the funding request will be approved, the committee has already put a down payment on the buses and expects to be rolling along 2 routes by the end of May.
This bus system is a community bus system that we're planning, and it's going to be we'll have volunteer drivers, and we're going to be keeping the costs down as much as we can, because the system is going to have to pay for itself. Fares will have to pay for our costs. It's a pilot project, and we're going to be really flexible in the way we operate it. We're planning to adjust fares, or not fares so much, but maybe fares too, but schedules and routes and things like that, so that it makes sense and that it's meeting the needs of Gabriolans. So if there's a demand at a certain time of day for a certain route, then we'll beef that area up, and we might take a little bit away from somewhere else.
In the beginning, it'll cost riders $2.25 to hop on board, with discounts for monthly passes.
The main stops would be the village, the ferry, Silva Bay, Rollo Park could well be a main stop. There's a health center that it could likely be a main stop. Some of the beaches, Twin Beaches, etc. So those are the kind of the main areas.
It's not just Gabriola, it's Mudge Island. You can see Mudge Island behind me here, and there are quite a few people living over there, and they come with their boats into here, and then if they don't have a car parked here, they're stuck. So the bus will help those people as well to get around, get to the other ferry, get into the village and do their shopping. So it'll be great for everybody.
If the bus service proves to be sustainable, the plan is to incorporate a 3rd route. On Gabriola Island, I'm Annette Lucas.